Today is December 20th. Today's quote is entitled, "It's not impossible." It could seem impossible to think we can ever be Krishna conscious, but it's not uncommon that great goals at first seem impossible to achieve. So what drives us to continue? No matter how difficult the goal, Krishna consciousness is so wonderful, glorious, and sweet, we can't give up trying. After all, nothing else is worth dedicating our lives to. This is more or less the answer I give to devotees who are becoming discouraged in their devotional service, who sometimes feel like giving up or what's the use or doing something else. And I always ask them, well, if you're not Krishna conscious, what's the alternative? What are you going to do? And if they think about it, they realize there is no alternative. This is it. This is the gold on top of the mountain, and nothing compares to it. So the point of this quote is, even though it may be difficult, even though sometimes we may feel like giving up, we should try to remember that there's nothing else in this world really worth striving for. And so, even though it's difficult, it's worth it. Because if we ever get there, and we will, then we're going to look back and say, yes, this was worth it. It was difficult. I had to struggle against my own self, against my own nature. But it was worth it because it is the sweetest thing. It is the most relishable thing. It is our eternal rasa, our eternal relationship with Krishna. And what's more important than that? What's more special than that? And Prabhupada was always trying to put things in context, trying to show us that we've reached a point where we're right on the threshold of becoming Krishna conscious. Or Prabhupada said, we are on the threshold of eternity. So we're right on this threshold. We're getting really close. This could actually be our last life separated from Krishna. That's amazing to think about, isn't it? So Prabhupada always would try to put things in that context. Look how close you are. We're climbing to Mount Everest. It's getting colder, it's getting harder. No, don't give up now. You're almost there. It'll be worth it. When you get to the top and look out, it'll be worth it. Just keep going. So that's the mood, that's the mentality. We always want to keep our sights on the goal, the top of the mountain. That's where Krishna is. And however difficult it is, there's nothing else really worth dedicating our lives for. There's nothing else so special, so sweet, so relishable, so amazing, so blissful. So just keep that in mind during those difficult times, that what you're working for is so special, so rare. It's unique. And the opportunity you have is so special. And it's worth whatever you have to tolerate, whatever difficulties you have to go through, whatever struggles you have to go through. It's all worth it. It's all special. It all has its own kind of sweet.